Welcome back to another Power Talk. So today I want to talk to you guys about strategies, things that we sometimes avoid on purpose. But the truth is, I'm going to share a very famous quote by Robert Frost. And his quote is, sometimes the best way out is to go through. And I'm going to explain that to you because this can apply to absolutely anything and everything in life. But in this case, obviously, this is all about fitness, nutrition, and being healthier, right? So I'm going to tell you guys what happens with people sometimes when they don't want to go through. And I'll explain to you what going through is. And so going through, let's talk about what's going through. When you need to lose 20 pounds, going through is, I got to go to the gym. I got to put in the work. I have to be consistent. I have to do what it takes. And what it takes is my cardio. It takes a lot of strength training. It takes, paying attention to what you put in your mouth, your nutrition. Notice I didn't say diets. Once again, I hate the word diets because they all fail you. Eventually, you will fail if you try to follow a diet. And so the best thing you can do is pretty much have a lifestyle. And I'm going to say this again, and I have said this many times. There are 7 days a week. Make sure most of those days are positive days, meaning 5 days of good eating clean, eating healthy, making sure your protein intake is up there, making sure that the carbs are low, and then a couple of days a week where you treat yourself to fun stuff, your pizza, going out with your friends and having a couple of drinks and so on and so forth, right? And so what you're doing is you're having more positive days than negative days. So going through means putting in the training. Yes, I get it. Training sucks. Anyone who has been an athlete, a very serious athlete, can tell you one thing. Training absolutely sucks. I don't think I have ever met someone that says, I fucking love doing burpees. And I love doing burpees, but to a certain degree. But what I'm saying to you is no one wakes up in the morning and says, man, I cannot wait to do 50 burpees today. No one. I promise you. No one. And so what I'm saying to you guys is the difference between the people that are fit and the people that aren't is the people that are fit understand that you have to put yourself through some sort of pain, some level of pain for X amount of time. Clearly, if you're going to do a 45-minute session, let's say you hire a personal trainer, like I have many clients, all I ask my clients is, hey, put yourself for 60 seconds of pain. That's 60 seconds. In 60 seconds, when the round is over, we take a break, maybe about a minute, maybe 2 minutes, depending on what we're doing, depending on how heavy we're lifting, depending on the exercise, obviously. And so all I try to tell them is, I can change your life 1 minute at a time, 60 seconds at a time, but you have to put it all out. That's what I mean about going through. You cannot avoid that because what happens is many people start doing stupid shit. They start going into these stupid fancy ass diets that charge you $1 million. And obviously I'm exaggerating with $1 million, but they charge you a lot of money and they put you in literally pretty much in starvation. All you gotta do is buy their snacks, buy their bullshit. And you know what, guys, you can do that on your own if that's what you wanna do. I mean, there is a famous show called Naked and Afraid. If you really wanna lose weight and you don't have to spend any money, go to the show. All you gotta do is just take off your clothes. All right, so if you're not shy, take off your clothes. They'll record you. They'll put you through I believe it's 21 days of some fucked up situation where they put you in a very hot place or in a very cold place, in a very wet place and whatever, and you have to figure it out. Obviously, most of the people that enter that show enter at a certain weight. And by the time they leave the show 3 weeks later, most of them their fat levels are low. They drop about 15 to 16 to even 20 pounds sometimes just in 3 weeks. So all I'm saying to you guys, there are ways to lose weight that are very inexpensive, but are not the best solutions. That is going around the problem, not going through. So when people go into this new thing and everybody's talking about Ozempic, guys, yes, you're gonna lose a shitload of weight and you're gonna have that Ozempic face, meaning you're gonna look like you're sick and shit. That's not the kind of look that you want. You wanna look skinny, but skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. You wanna look fit, whatever fit looks like in your body, and you wanna make sure that you do it properly. So stop going around to try to find the solution. The solution is not going around, the solution is going through. So again, if you guys, the best way to figure out a problem is not to avoid it, it's by going through, okay? So that is pretty much what I want to tell you guys today. Stop avoiding the hard work because the hard work is what's actually going to give you guys the best results that are going to last a lot longer than just doing some stupid diet. And after 2 or 3 months later, once you're off the diet, you're going to gain the weight back plus. All right, so once again, the solution is to go through. You have to build that toughness, that mental toughness that it requires of us to be able to do it. And yes, baby steps. Perhaps you start going to the gym for about 15, 20 minutes, 3 times a week. Those 15 to 20 minutes are gonna turn into 25 minutes. Eventually they turn into 45 minutes. But baby steps, you gotta do this slowly but surely. You wanna make sure that you're continuously doing the exercises. Perfect world, 4 days a week of training will be amazing. Okay, that's perfect world. Not everybody has that time, but if you have the ability to give yourself that gift, because it's a gift that you're giving back to yourselves, which is the gift of health, you should do it. 3 times a week will be amazing, but you just gotta remember, it's still a numbers game. 7 days a week, if you only work out 3, you got 4 days of doing nothing. That's why I say, in the perfect world, it will be 4 days to even 5 days a week of training per week would be amazing. And you don't have to be there for an hour. 30 minutes, it's fine. But make sure those 30 minutes, you're not just bullshitting on the phone or just looking around and seeing all the people work out. Because I'll tell you what, guys, you can see everybody working out. That doesn't mean shit. You ain't gonna see results by watching other people work out. You have to go through, you have to do the work yourselves. All right, guys, I wanna keep this video short. I want you guys to please learn something from it. This is not about teaching you how to lift weights, and this is not teaching you how to do like chest presses and shoulder presses and bicep curls properly. This is not what it is. This is about really changing your mind, because once you change here, I promise you, your life will change as well. So mental toughness, remember, 45 seconds to 1 minute at a time, putting yourself through the pain, through the burning sensation. That will be the only way to do it. And just know that burning sensation ends 60 seconds later. After that, you can take a break and repeat, take a break and repeat. And I promise you, if you take that slow process and you're going through slowly, you will see the best results you can ever ask for. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Take care. Have a wonderful time. Until next time. See ya.